When you now sit on the table with kings, there are questions that close deals. We need to move past the excitement of the transaction into the reality of closing the deal. After you're about to close the transaction, you must be able to come out with these questions answered. You ask questions like, what can we do to seal the deal now? The answers tell you the state of the transaction. What is stopping us from moving forward? Is there still more information or understanding that you need on this transaction? Do we need to talk to someone higher to get a decision on this transaction, or are you the man? Because you can be sitting down trying to seal a deal with someone who's at the gate. Maybe it's just wants to hear about your project. How long do you need to make a decision? When do we talk again on the way forward? Don't leave a transaction without these questions being asked. Apart from the information I've given you, are there any other factors stopping us from closing the deal? Are you really serious about the transaction? Have you secured funding for this project? How will you finance this project? Is it for now, or is it for the future? Last question. Can I draw up the contract? In other words, are you willing to commit to the contract? What does that help you to do? It helps you to declutter your desk. You have to know the difference between a long-term deal, a medium-term deal, and a short-term deal. Focus, write this down, on low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit are customers you must phone every day. Then there are those who are not yet ready. Maybe they're still putting together their funding. Once a week you give them a call. Then there are those who are still thinking about it. Once a month you call them. So you don't go and focus on people who are still thinking about it at the expense of someone who wants to close the deal this week. The one who needs more of your attention is the low-hanging fruit. And you know whether they are low-hanging, not because you prayed about it, but because you asked the questions.